goodbye. Only broken pieces of you and I. So I'm trying to make you see how much you mean to me. You're my world, my everything. Put your bag down, baby, and talk to me. I've got to make you understand. I'd be only half a man. Take your love away. Sing, boy. Goodbye, baby. Give our love just one more try. I got to make you understand. I don't let me have a man. What's up, Junior? What's up, Daniel? Oh, Brandon looking for you, Red. Where you at, girl? Brandon got a surprise for you. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, BR. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And some music tonight. It's a Lover's Edition. Hey, mama. Man, you know, I'll be on here all night trying to show love to these dirty, crusty bastards on here. All right, let's keep the music going. This is the late night hype, the Lovers Edition. Happy Valentine's Day to you and your loved one, or you and your love interest, whatever you want to call them. We gonna play some music till my eyes get heavy, and I'm gonna go lay my black ass down and get ready for Sunday. So, happy Valentine's Day. Let's go. Anybody else? You're so special. You're so yeah. You are to me. When I get up, I feel like dancing. Clap my hands, so you're romancing. Coming through, yeah. I can't wait till I see. Yeah, I saw that bullshit, man. Man, Marquise Pouncey is a buster. He defended Aaron Hernandez. Man, I ain't got no respect for that clown, man. Man, we already know he's not a good judge of character. He a clown. I ain't never like him. Hey, he defended Aaron Hernandez, man. He the wrong person. He ought not be talking about nothing. I'm gonna speak on it a little bit after this song go off. Oh, yes, I am. Hey. Do you give me joy? Yeah, I ain't got no high hopes for this year. You are to me. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of it still. I thought we was gonna turn the page and get some new blood, some creativity, and some innovation. But I understand the hire. He's proven that he's successful with quarterbacks, and I think they using him to try to get Aaron Rodgers to come back. But we got so many needs, man. We need O-line help. We don't have no number 2 or number 3 receiver, so we need that. We need pass rush and corners. So it's just so many things we could have been doing that but hey, and I wanted us to go defensive instead of offensive, because that's what we've always done. So I was surprised, to say the least, but hey, of course I'm not gonna turn in my fan card. I'm still gonna root for the team, So hopefully I'm wrong. So That's my thoughts, just a few of them. So what about you? What you think about it? But yeah, man, we like I said, we here for a yeah, Roman Wilson, he good in pass coverage, but he not that good against the run. So, you know, he he's had some moments. Maybe he take the next step because this is gonna be his third year. So maybe he takes the next step. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. We'll see. Uh let's do this one right here. Oh, sitting here reminiscing about how good you've been to me. All of the things we've been through together. Sometimes I wonder how lucky can one man be to have a love like yours that gets better and better and better. That's why I love you, lady. Another way, another way, the way you've been loving me. Oh, lady. That'll never happen. That'll never happen. I would never root for the Ravens, the Browns, or the Bengals. Never. Under no circumstances. Don't you ever take your love away. Sometimes I set up in the midnight hour. Hey, they said, I heard somebody say on a podcast that Big Ben told Hines Ward he need a real number one receiver. That's crazy work right there. And that kind of what made them not see eye to eye after he did that. Yeah, he was a jerk to Terry Bradshaw when he first came to the team. Terry Bradshaw was trying to show him the ropes. He basically blew him off. A little way. Ever take your love away. Sing, boy. So shout out to Joey Porter. I love you, lady. another way. Yeah, I know, right? Let's do this in here. Hey, man, like I said, bro, he not the greatest judge of character because he was defending Aaron Hernandez, man. So he not somebody I would go to for a character witness. You were the one. That's a good one. That's a good one. You didn't put the whole thing in. I like that. I'm gonna have to borrow that one. Happy Valentine's Day.
Melly, what's up, man? You been spending a lot of time with this girl, man.
I don't know, man. She just got that vibe, you know what I'm saying?
Tell me the script.
I bet.
Yep, defense win championships, and they had a great defense. That's sure. That's for sure. I'll be right back, y'all. La, 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 la. Mm-hmm. All right, let's play this in here.
Every now and then, oh baby, I know what you're saying. You're finding love that will treat you right. I'm so glad to say, the one just came my way. It was on a very special night. Wednesday never, Wednesday never, there's no way. More than I get, more than I ever would need. There's no other love. And I know she's the one for, she's the one, no, she's the one for me. Yeah. All my wedding days, I dare never miss a place. The way she makes me feel inside. Tender love so sweet. She makes my life complete. I always want her by my side. Wednesday night, Wednesday night, Wednesday night, there's no way. I know that more than I ever would need. There's no
What's up? What's up, CPG? You two streets quiet tonight. Your boy is single. If I had somebody, I wouldn't be going nowhere. I don't know Valentine's Day. Wish they all would go away. To you.
She makes my life complete. I'll always want her by my side. Wednesday night, Wednesday night, Wednesday night, there's no love, more than I ever would need. There's no other, there's no other, there's no other girl, no, she's the one, no, she's the one for me. Wednesday night.
All right. We're going to do this one right here. This is one of them songs that this is one of them songs that that's probably why I'm single tonight. But happy Valentine's Day anyway. Let's go. Is what describes you.
What you wanna be, it just may not be
What the people see. Happy Valentine's Day to all the lovers out there.
your attitude. That's your real you. Cause it's in your eyes. Yeah. Here, wherever you reside. Here come the changes. Here come the changes.
I'll figure out something. It's gonna come to me. Describes you. Wanna be. Just may not be what the people see. The attitude. Real you. Yeah, I was laughing at that too. They the LeBron James of the NFL. Got a 500 record. I love it. I love it.
What can I do?
I love it. I love it. So who come after them? I know the Vikings got 4 losses, and the Bills got 4 losses. Anybody y'all could think of got 5 losses? Oh, the Broncos got 5 losses. Okay. All right. I figured they had somebody. That's a crazy stat right there. So the Broncos don't even have a 500 record in the Super Bowl either. They 2-5. Wow. 2-5 or 3-5? They 3-5. Okay. I know the Cowboys got 3. I think Kansas City got 3. Yeah, KC got 3. Because Kansas City lost to the Packers. I think that was Super Bowl 1 or 2. And Patrick Mahomes lost 2 times, so they got 3 losses. It's my song here. I need you, but not till after Valentine's Day. I'm trying to keep my coin as long as I can. I need you after Valentine's Day. Yeah, he ain't got no guts at all. Straight sucker. That's why they lost. Attitude reflect leadership. Now you was the leader on that team. Oh, baby. All right. Let's see.
been gone for such a long, long time.
He was holding the ball a long time, though. On some of them sacks, he held the ball too long. More each day.
Each and every day I pray that you stay. Girl, I keep loving you more and more each day. Seasons, no reasons to change. Oh, seasons, no reason to change. Seasons, no reason to change. Seasons, no reason to change. Seasons, no reason to change.
Yeah, that wasn't good at all. The way, yeah, it's hard to you can't defend that, man. It's called sportsmanship. You can't do all of what they're calling the dab. You can't be doing all that dab. And then when you get your block knocked off, you don't want to stand there and deal with that pressure and have to explain that you play like dog shit and y'all lost. You got to stay there. If you're going to gloat in victory, you got to stand there and take them bullets when you lose. It ain't about being a good loser. It's about having good sportsmanship. The dude, when they win the game, he was ready to talk to the media. That's part of his job. You have to talk to the media. It matters. That's why Bill Belichick ain't go in first ballot. That shit matters. What kind of weather, girl? Girl, I love you. Do you really love me? Da, 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 da. Now, Peyton Manning has said something derogatory about him, then I'm all for him not shaking their hand. That's why I ain't had no problem with Isaiah Thomas didn't shake Jordan's hand. He said they was bad for basketball. So Isaiah was like, I ain't shaking your hand. Okay. Somebody no. I don't think he's a first ballot Hall of Fame.
I thought it was you. As she turned
Oh, let me speak on this.
I called out your name.
They got a lot of Big Ben apologists out there that's mad with Joey Porter. Why would he say it right now? What good did it do? Where was that energy when Ben was on that radio show calling out teammates? What good did that do? If you're going to give it, you got to be able to take it. Just saying. Well, we could have got a good player for a third round pick. Why are we going to get somebody that can't help us? Where was the energy for that when he tried to shit on Mason Rudolph? I'm just saying. If you didn't say nothing when Ben was calling out teammates, you shouldn't say nothing now that Joey Porter. Yeah, he hated on Kenny Pickett too. I was rooting for him to lose. Joey Porter, one of my favorite Steelers of ever, even before this right here. Yeah, it just. Yeah, I was too. He definitely could back it up. He used to get in fights before the game. We ain't had that kind of intimidating factor since people like him left. I remember after we beat the Bengals in the playoffs, he had a fight with some Bengals players at the casino during the off season. I love me some Joey Porter Sr., boy. No homo. Exactly.
Just think the times you left before and me burning up inside. And I can't see no light from my foolish strong. Please give me heart all the time when you're home. The Passing by my heart, hey, good night. You begin on the road. I can't stand it. You begin on the road. Oh, baby. Oh,
What's up, Jasper? I used to like James Harrison before he started all that hating on Mike Tomlin. I don't got no respect for that. A Big Ben or a Rocky Blau jersey? I'll go with Big Ben, man. I can't stand Rocky Blau, man. I don't like Rocky Blau at all. I don't like Ben, but I can't stand Rocky Blau, man. You know what? I would go to Acrosure with no shirt on in 15-degree weather before I wear either one of them. Man, Deontay Johnson was good, man. He just he had a lot of drops, but he was a great route runner, and I'd rather just go shirtless that day. There, Ghost. Drink a whole lot of liquor, and then just just rock it shirtless, man. Before I put either one of them on, I don't like either one of them, man. I'm sorry. Let's do this right here. Oh, Dante Jackson. Okay. He did good. He left though. He played for Houston now. I think he played for Houston now. No, I don't know. Neil O'Donnell or Cordell Stewart? Cordell Stewart. Cordell Stewart. Cordell Stewart. Okay. Neil O'Donnell used to be our quarterback in the 90s when we lost to the Cowboys Super Bowl 30. He threw 2 interceptions right to a player for the Cowboys. He single-handedly lost that Super Bowl. Jiggle out, we're getting lonely too. Now I never knew that. turn my world around.
I want to give you an inspiration. That's what I need to
Let myself down.
It's my occupation.
Honey, one thing I understand.
I got more money than you could imagine in wildest dreams. But money don't make no happiness. I'm trying to move up.
Jiggle out, get lonely too.
All my loves need stimulation.
Honey, baby, I think that I need you.
Just no slow without taking off my clothes. Just because I want to love somebody who knows.
I got more money than you can ever see, but money won't give me up off my knees. Jiggle out, get lonely too.
All my loves need stimulation.
What you gonna do, babe? Hey, yeah. Hey. All right. Mm-hmm. Y'all had Kerry Collins then, ain't it? Y'all must have. Was Kerry Collins y'all first quarterback? Okay. I forgot about Frank Wright. I forgot about him. Yeah, Rodney P was trash. He did halfway decent with the Detroit Lions, though, but he was trash with y'all. He played for them, the Eagles too. He was sorry with the Eagles too. Shit. We got a long list of them too, CPG. Yeah, Jimmy Carson was trash too. Yeah, Jimmy Carson was bad, boy. Yeah, that was bad. I'm trying to think who our worst quarterback was. Our worst quarterback was probably Mark Malone. Mark Malone was dog shit. Mark Malone. Yeah, Mark Malone. It got to be Mark Malone. Without any help from me. Oh, I forgot Benny Testaverde was over there with y'all. Yeah, Mark Malone, Bubby Bristol, Neil O'Donnell, Cardell Stewart, Tommy Maddox, Landry Jones, Kenny Pickett, Kent Graham, David Woodley, Todd Blackledge, Terry Hanratty, Cliff Stout. I'm trying to think about. No, Mark Malone. Mark Malone. Mark Malone was dog shit. That dude was trash, bro. Mark Malone was trash. Yeah, Baker Mayfield was ass juice over there. Yeah, I got to go with Mark Malone, bro. Don't forget Dennis Dixon. Mark Malone worse than Mitch Trubisky, bro. Byron Leftwich wasn't that bad. But Mark Malone, let me pull up his numbers, bro. That dude's sorry, bro. I'm going to pull up his numbers. To run your life. To run your life, baby. Let's see. Mark Malone with dog shit, bro. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. He threw for He completed 800. What's up, Doom Tech? He completed 839 passes out of 1648. That's 50.9%. He had 60 touchdowns and 81 interceptions. And he had a 61.9 passer rate. Trash. He the worst quarterback in Steeler history, bro. Mr. Trubisky ain't that bad, bro. He's sorry, bro. Mr. Trubisky won a playoff game. Bubby Bristol. Yeah, he was bad, but he wasn't bad as Mark Malone. Todd Blacklist was sorry too. And David Woodley. I'll put Bubby ahead of them. So I put him at like third or fourth from the bottom. Okay, let's see. Here go Mr. Trubisky numbers. I don't care. I'll be a lollipop. You can lick me everywhere. Yeah, he completed. Oh yeah, we had Brian St. Pierre too. He was garbage, and Jim Miller too. We had Jim Miller too. Mr. Trubisky made a Pro Bowl. Joe Milton, yeah, he sucked. Quincy Carter was pretty bad too. I'll say y'all worst quarterback is either Steve Pallure or Gary Hogeboom. Gary Hogeboom was garbage. My daddy was a Cowboy fan. My daddy be cussing Hogeboom out, bro. My daddy couldn't stand he couldn't stand Danny White and he couldn't stand Hogeboom, bro. Yeah. Gary Hogeboom was sorry, bro. That dude was sorry, bro. Steve Pallure was pretty bad too. Vic wasn't that bad. He wasn't good, but he did win a game. AB was tearing up shit every week when Michael Vick was playing. when Michael Vick was playing, Ben was hurt. AB was tearing up shit every week, bro. Yeah, Jim Miller was pretty bad too. Terry Hanratty. Cliff Stout, he wasn't bad. He left us and he went to the USFL though. That was Cliff Stout. Cliff Stout was after Terry Bradshaw, and then Mark Malone after him. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah. Yeah. He was on that dope too, though. But I remember Gary Hogaboom. Gary Hogaboom was sorry, boy. My dad would be screaming at that TV. I think my dad had some money on them games. He was cussing like a sailor. He'd be cussing like a sailor when Gary Hogaboom be out there fucking up. I said that dude screaming like at that TV like he got money on the game. I ain't bet on it. I ain't What's up, Doom Tech? Hey man, you got money on the game? No, I ain't bet on the game. That's how mad he be with Gary Hogaboom, bro. That shit was hilarious, man. I used to, I used to talk shit to him, and but would he be mad like that? I ain't mess with him too much. I was like, I ain't want that dude to put no hands on me because he mad. Yeah, yeah. I remember that too. Oh, bro. I'm trying to think some other players I didn't like. I did not like Dwayne Washington. Dwayne Washington was a cornerback. That dude there was dumpster juice, bro. He was sorry as fuck, man. They give William Gay a hard time, but William Gay wasn't all that bad. He was bad at first, but he got kind of solid. Cortez Allen was garbage. Chris Rainey was sorry too. Yeah, I forgot about Artie Burns. That dude there. Lima Swede. I think Lima Swede probably the worst Steeler to ever play, bro. Yeah, Lima Swede. Yeah, I forgot about Antoine Blake. I think Lima Swede the worst Steeler to ever play, bro. He the sorriest Steeler to ever put the Steeler colors on, bro. So, who you think the worst player y'all ever had Doomsday? I'm going to go with Lima Swede for us, man. Well, it's a toss-up between Lima Swede and Gabe Rivera. Gabe Rivera, I'm going to go with, it's a toss-up between Lima Swede and Gabe Rivera. We drafted Gabe Rivera instead of Dan Marino. We passed up on Dan Marino. Yeah. We passed up on Gabe Rivera. We passed up on Dan Marino. But Gabe Rivera, he only played 6 games and then he was paralyzed. And then had the worst Steeler. It's between him and Lima Swede, bro. Oh, Bobby Carpenter was garbage. I remember him. He sucked. He sucked. Yeah, I got it. It's a toss up between Lima Sweet, Gabe Rivera, man. I ain't even heard of Shantae Carver. He got to be sorry. Nathan Peter. Yeah, he sucked too. Lawrence Phillips. I ain't never heard of him, bro. Try to think of somebody else, bro. I can't think of the dude's name. But he came from UNLV. And that's when we used to do tour days. So in between the tour days, this dude broke his foot walking to Walmart. I can't think of that dude's name. He was an offensive lineman. He broke his foot in between tour days walking to Walmart. Sorriest bastard. He probably the sorriest bastard we ever drafted, bro. I can't think of that dude's name. But he was a lineman though. David LaFleur, Morris Claiborne, yeah, he was bad. He was bad. Pete Gonzalez. I don't even remember him. Yeah, Morris Claiborne was trash. That's why I don't remember. 7 sacks in one game? I remember this dude that used to play for y'all too. My dad ain't like him neither. His last name was Paz Derrick. We were watching the game, and this dude had like 10 false starts in the 2-minute drill. My dad had cussed Paz Derrick ass out, bro. I still remember him. I forget his first name. He was number 75. The same player got 7 sacks. Wow. Dude name was Paz Derrick. That dude was trash, bro. Like I say, bro, Mark Malone, Adrian Claiborne. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, Charlie Whitehurst is pretty bad too. John. Man, I remember Paz Derrick, boy. False start, number 75, my dad. My dad was hot, boy. Yeah, we had, didn't Bobby Horn play with us for a little while? He was bad. Andre Bruce, he was trash. Audrey Bruce. Yeah, he sucked, man. He sucked, man. Y'all had Bobby Horn. Oh boy, garbage. What that dude named y'all had? He left y'all and went to the Cardinals. He had that one good game, but he got a bunch of concussions back to back. I can't think of the dude's name. They thought he was good because he had that one good game. And then he wound up taking the money and he went to Arizona. But he had a bunch of concussions right behind each other. I can't think of the dude's name. Yeah, they were calling themselves the Dream Team. That dream was a nightmare, boy. I remember that shit. Oh, I remember Greg Hardy. Then he left y'all and got his ass whooped in the goddamn UFC fight. I remember that. I remember when Too Tall Jones tried to box. Too Tall Jones, old big ass, got his ass worked in that ring, boy. He called himself, he gonna quit football and went to box. And he tried that shit, got his ass whooped. He was back the next season. Yeah, Nnamdi Asomugha, bro. He was a beast with the Raiders, but when he got to y'all, bro, he was done though. He blew out his hamstring doing warm-ups. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Now did you really think I give up everything? All of my life, hang with you, yeah, baby. Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was savage in Carolina. Yeah, man. Got so many heartbreaking losses I had to deal with, bro. The worst loss, in my opinion, was us losing to the San Diego Chargers in the 1994 AFC championship game. We would have got a chance to play the 49ers that year. They probably would have beat us, but during those days, whoever came out of the NFC between the Cowboys and the Niners, that was the Super Bowl right there. Yeah, Sam Mills was a beast. Yeah, I gotta go with the 1994 AFC Championship game. Yeah, man. 1997 losing to the Broncos too. That's up there. Cordell Stewart lost that game now. Every time I think of that game, he threw an interception in the end zone, and Bill Romanowski was like, And I mean, Neil O'Donnell cost us that Super Bowl. He threw the ball right there to Larry Brown, man. No, you can't tell me he wasn't on the payroll, man. He cost us that game too. We lost to Stan Humphries. And then they went to the Super Bowl and the Niners scored 7 touchdowns on them. Hey, I'm with you on that, Doomsday. I'm with you on that. I ain't seen enough of Broderick Jones. He working on being a top 10 worst Steeler ever too. I've seen 5 of our 6. I didn't see the one against the Vikings. I saw the first one against the Cowboys, and the second one, the Rams, all the way on down. I've seen all of them except one. I don't blame you. I don't blame you on that, Tech. I don't blame you on that. Yeah, man. I'm, Let's see. Let's pick up the pace a little bit. No, that ain't. I like that, but. We'll do this one right here. You seen 4 to 5? Okay. Now, I've never been to a parade. Now, I did go. I went to the Super Bowl in Dallas, but I didn't go inside. Tickets was too high. Because my sister was living in Dallas during those times. So I actually got a terrible towel from Super Bowl 45, but I couldn't afford to go into the game. Tickets was too expensive. Yeah. Hey. Bryce Young, he turned it on though. He turned it on this year. He better than Stroud now. So what's your favorite moment? What's y'all favorite moment with your team? What was your favorite moment that your team gave you? Yeah, he is. CJ Stroud is dumpster juice, man. Super Bowl 43. I'm trying to think. When Troy Polamalu intercepted that ball and I knew we was going to the Super Bowl, that was it for me. That's probably it for me. Because I knew once I knew. Okay. That's good right there. Yeah, mine was when Troy intercepted that ball and took it in. That was my favorite moment. I won't say this is my favorite moment, but it's in my top 10. It's when Jackie Smith dropped that ball against us. Oh, I remember that game now. I remember that game there, Dooms Tech. Surrender. Now, yeah, I remember that. I remember that game. I remember that game. So, what's a game you thought you guys was gonna lose, but you wound up winning? Playoff game or whatever. I remember when we played Peyton Manning and the Colts, 2005. Oh, bro, I remember that. I remember that. Yeah, I didn't think we would beat the Colts, but the Colts smoked us earlier that year. We went in there and took care of business. I thought there's no way we was gonna win that game. That was a good game. That was one of them games, bro, where it had so many highs and lows in it. And then when old Vander Jack missed that field goal, he was like trying to act all cocky and shit. Oh, bro, my favorite hit. Let me see what my favorite hit was. Oh, I'll tell you. When Donnie Shell hit Earl Campbell and both of them fell backwards, that's probably my favorite hit right there. Yeah, we always make it stressful too, CPG. But when Donnie Shell hit Earl Campbell, oh, that's what's up. Yeah, you and me both, CPG. Bruh. Yeah. Now, I'll tell you what, I'm going to tell you a game where it made my heart drop. When we played the Colts in 1995, and Jim Harbaugh threw that Hail Mary, and that dude almost caught it. Oh, bro. Man, my heart was in my heart was in my damn underwear, bro. Oh, bro. I had so many of them, bro. When Antonio Brown stuck the football over the thing. Now, I was at that Saints game. We played the Saints, and that's probably the maddest I've been at the game, bro. When Juju fumbled that ball, bro, against the Saints. Oh, bro, I was pissed. That part right there, bro. I'd rather get blown out than the game be close. Oh, that was badass right there, bro. That was badass. When Witten did that, bro, that was badass. Now, when Troy dove over the top, the Ravens went for it on a 4th down. And Troy dove over the top and stopped that shit. Oh, bro. The other one, when we played, we beat Baltimore 3 times that year. And when Santonio Holmes caught the ball and they went to the video to see if it was a touchdown, I didn't think we was gonna get it. Oh, I remember that. That's when you met Lady Steele. Yeah, that's ridiculous, man. Darren Woodson belong in the Hall of Fame, bro. Darren Woodson should be in the Hall of Fame, bro. And I'm a Steelers fan, but Drew Pearson should have went in before Lynn Swann did. What they did to Drew Pearson is just downright highway robbery, bro. Yeah, he getting screwed, bro. That dude, he'll lay you on your ass too. That dude used to be hitting, bro. I'm a big T.O. fan, so T.O. is between him and Walter Payton, who my favorite players that's not Steelers. I don't understand that, bro. Yeah, they did him dirty, bro. Drew Pearson was way better than Lynn Swann, bro. Yeah, L.C. Greenwood belong in there. I was surprised they put Donnie Shell in there. Yeah, Now, I'll never forget. I went to my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law is a Saints fan. So we went to that first playoff win that y'all beat the Rams in. Man, when y'all beat the Rams, man, they had people crying and everything, bro. I was in there, I was representing the Steelers, but me and my brother-in-law like brothers, so he wanted me to go to the game with him, man. That shit, bro. Although I'm a Steelers fan, and we used to go, me and my brother-in-law used to go to all them games when they wasn't good and shit. And you're like, bro, I don't care. He'd be like, hey, bro, we going to the game. I was like, bro, we ain't got no ticket. He's like, shit, we don't need no ticket. We'll get one when we get there. And man, we be wheeling and dealing outside the stadium. And man, you know what I'm saying? So I went to all those games with him and shit. And then when they won that playoff game with Aaron Brooks and Deuce McAllister and them cats like that, I was at that game. You know? Yeah, I remember Everson Walls, bro. He from Grambling. Man. I used to see him used to watch him play against Southern every year, bro, for the Bayou Classic. He was a beast, bro. He's a beast. A lot of people don't remember this, but Ronnie Lott wasn't always a safety. He started as a cornerback with the 49ers. His rookie year, he was a cornerback. Well, Willie Parker was an undrafted free agent. Yep. A lot of people don't remember that shit. Now, I think Joe Montana the GOAT. I can't put Tom Brady up there because you can't hit the quarterback. Only 2 undrafted free agents ever started. Yeah, Charlie Waters, Cliff Harris. I say, yeah, my favorite still is Mel Blount. Dude was a beast. Rest in peace, Reggie White, though. Oh, man. Steve Atwater, bro. That dude, that used to bring the pain, bro. Steve Atwater used to bring the pain. They had that other dude, Dennis Smith. He used to bring the pain with them. Bro, they used to be laying cats out, bro. And then John Lynch later on. But, yeah. Ryan Clark, James Harrison. Man, them boys used to be, Sean Taylor. I watched Sean Taylor hit a dude in the Pro Bowl. Oh, 100%, man. 100%. If Sean Taylor would have got a chance to play a full career, that dude was a beast, bro. Yeah, Brian Dawkins, too. Brian Dawkins. You gotta put Jack Tatum up there. Jack Tatum paralyzed a dude, bro. Roy Williams. Yep. As much as I don't like this dude, Ray Lewis used to be bringing the pain, though. Ray Lewis, man, I watched Ray Lewis hit Rashard Mendenhall and separated his shoulder. And he was on IR the rest of the year. That's why he didn't play in Super Bowl 43. Because he was on IR. Ray Lewis separated that dude's shoulder. Ray Lewis used to be hitting, bro. I ain't gonna even lie. I don't like him. Can't stand Ray Lewis, but that dude used to be hitting though. Yeah, Jack Tatum, bro. Jack Tatum used to be laying cats out, bro. I love that the pivot with him and Fred Taylor and Channing. I forget Channing last name. Fryer, I think that's his name. That's a good podcast. Shit, Lawrence Taylor used to be hitting too. Jack Tatum didn't give a fuck, bro. He did not care. Ron Clark he didn't give a damn about his body though. That hit he put on Willis McGahee, and then he did one on Wes Welker too. Yeah, I love the pivot, bro. That's a good one. Yeah, Randy White was a beast, bro. Randy White was a beast. Yeah, football was a brutal game back then, bro. They don't play like that no more. They can't. Yeah, Junior Seau, Dave Dewison. They got a lot of people they lost from that Super Bowl team. Dave Dewison gone. McMichael, he gone. Yeah. Yeah, now, the Raiders probably got fucked worse than anybody in NFL history, bro. That tuck rule was some bullshit, man. Lights out. I used to like Sean Merriman. Jeremiah Trotter. He was good. Yeah, they got holes, bro. They got holes on that, bro. That was the longest replay in NFL history, bro. That shit took about almost 20 minutes at least. The Raiders don't think that kiss that immaculate reception. They say that shit hit the ground. Raiders got fucked over a bunch of times, bro. Oh, his son played for the Eagles too. The NFL, well, Al Davis kept moving the team and shit, and he took the NFL to court and won and shit. They had it out for Al Davis, bro. They had it out for Al Davis, bro. But Al Davis hired Arshell. Like, I think Arshell was like one of the first black coaches, man. Al Davis ain't give a fuck, bro. If you was good, he played you, or he drafted you, or he whatever. Yeah, Larry Allen, bro. Yeah. Yeah, man, that shit, bro. They got a lot of football that got me through some rough times, bro. I tell you why, Super Bowl 43, I got engaged. I got engaged to this chick, and we broke up New Year's Eve, and the Steelers won the Super Bowl. I was still like in a bad place because me and her had broke up and shit. And she had the nerve to call me, "Congratulations on your Steelers winning the Super Bowl." I was like, "Fuck you, bitch." Bro, I'm telling you, bro, it got me through some rough times, bro. Yeah, I remember Eric Williams and Nate Newton and Tournay. Bruh, I tell you, bro, that shit got me through, man. That Super Bowl, bro, I was in a bad place. That girl broke my heart, boy. I was crazy about that chick, man. I was crazy about that chick, man. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what another Super Bowl.
What have you done to me? I can't eat, I cannot sleep, and I'm not the same anymore. Oh, no.
Yeah, football and basketball, cause I've been through a lot, bro. Yeah, man. I still got that bitch name tattooed on me. That's her name right there. Yeah, bro. That chick broke my heart, boy. Yeah. Yeah, bro. I remember. Oh, I got a picture. Yeah, man, shit. That was a rough. That was a rough patch right there, boy. Oh boy, I'd have been there. I never forget this girl I was dating. She had came to the house and she was like, "What you doing today?" I said, "The Steelers coming on. I'm gonna probably put something on the grill, watch the game." She was like, "Well, I'm gonna come over there. We gonna hang out." So she get to the house. Oh, damn. So she come to the house. So I'm watching the game. I'm screaming at the TV. Do you got to do all that to watch the game? I'm like, if you don't like me screaming at the TV, you shouldn't have brought your ass over here. Oh, now you gonna be rude? You gonna be an asshole? I'm like, you know how I watch the game. I'm not gonna not scream at the TV because your ass here. You don't want to hear me watch the game the way I watch it. Go lay your ass down or go back home, bitch. So after that, I refused to watch any game with her. Yeah, I ain't finna hold my emotions. Fuck that. Either that or she want to fuck while the game on. You don't know I'm fuck no other time, but you want to fuck while the game on. Couldn't get you to fuck on Wednesday evening. Fuck. Not Sunday cause the game on and I'm not paying you no attention. You want to fuck now. Bitch, get out of here. No, I don't want it. That's facts, Tech. That's facts. That's facts. Yeah, you ain't want to fuck Wednesday evening. Don't fuck with me Sunday afternoon while I'm watching the game, bitch. Man, women is a piece of work, bro. They're a piece of work, man. Anything you do that don't involve them, they gonna try to fuck it up, bro. Hey, shit, I've been there too, Tech. I mean, CPG. I've been there. I'll never forget, man, this same bitch I was just talking about. When my dad died, she wanted to meet for dinner. Now that's good. That's a real one there, Tech. Yeah, you need to lock her down, bro. You need to lock her down. Man, my dad had just passed away, man. This bitch, it wasn't even 2 weeks after my dad had passed away. You acting different. I was like, bitch, I just lost my dad. Of course I'm acting different. No, you was acting different before that. Man, I was screaming so loud, everybody in that bitch was looking at me. Yeah. Can I ask you something? And whenever they say that, it's some bullshit. Can I ask you something? Oh man, here we go. Whenever they do that, here comes some bullshit. Every time, Doomsday. Every time. And them bitches say, can I ask you something? 99.9% of the time, some bullshit about to follow. And you could be having a good day, and these bitches will do that shit just out the blue. Try to fuck your whole day up. I do that shit, I be like, oh, here we go. You don't even know what I'm gonna say. As I know it's gonna be some bullshit. It always is with you. Well, I'm not nagging. We need to talk. If I got something to say, I'm gonna say it. I like say that shit on the phone so I can hang that bitch up. I don't want to hear this shit, bitch. Damn. Bro, that's what she did me, Tech. She said I was acting different. Like, bitch, I just buried my dad. Of course I'm acting different. No, it was before that. I like, you mean to tell me you gonna come at me with this shit, man? I just put my dad in the ground. His body ain't even cold yet in the ground. That's what I say every time, Tech. Here we go, bro. Here we go with the bullshit. It ain't nothing bad. I need to talk to you. I'll be like, oh man, what you want to say? No, I'm gonna wait till I see you. Oh, man, why just don't say that? She's the same fucking thing, man. No, I'm gonna wait. Hey man, I don't want to hear that shit, man. I don't want to talk. Fuck that. That shit crazy, Tech. I'm telling you, bro. These bitches, bro, they not happy unless they making us unhappy. And the only way they happy is if they pissing us off. I'm telling you, man, y'all spot on, but I'm telling you. And it don't matter what color they all the same. I got one of them too, Doomsday. They had at my church, they call it a pastor's appreciation. So they showered me with gifts and well wishes and tell me that they thankful that to have me as they pastor and shit like that. So she came to the service, right? So after I got up to make all my remarks, um, I started mentioning people in my family. Well, I didn't mention her because before she said she didn't want me to do it. And then she lied and said she never told me that shit. You introduced everybody but me. But I was with you when nobody else was with you. I was with you, and now you just disrespect me and don't even say my name. Although you said you didn't want to be introduced. No, I didn't. I never said that. Although if you're gonna come there and act like that, bro, just stay your ass at home next time. Fuck. I said that's why I don't take your ass nowhere. It's always this type of shit when it's over with. I don't be want to hear all that shit. Really? Really? Tell you, bro, that's the way these bitches do, bro. I'm telling you. You make time for everybody but me. They cannot. She used to be over here when I be doing live streams like I'm doing now. Are you gonna be on there? How much longer you gonna be on there? Bitch, you asleep. I kind of don't miss not having nobody, man. Fuck that shit, man. That's shit a headache, man. Man, matter of fact, bro, she caught one time Red Z had text me. And it was on a Saturday, so she was like, "Are you coming, Billy Live? You gonna come through?" And I was like, "Nah, I'm my girl here." So I didn't know she was watching me text her back. You want to tell me who Red Z is? But I caught her texting somebody under my cover at 4:00 in the morning. 24/7. If they not the center of attention, they gonna try to fuck your whole shit up. 100%. 100%. They not happy unless they making us unhappy. That's the only time they happy, bro. Oh man, she was. Oh, she. Oh. Yeah, I ain't got time for that shit, bro. If it's a whole lot of headache, fuck it. I ain't got time. If it's gonna be a whole lot of headache, it's not worth the energy to give it that it deserves. I ain't got time for it. I'm not finna be arguing with you and wondering about if you doing me being faithful, and I ain't got. If I got to do all that, I don't need it, bro. That's basically where I'm at. I've been single. I ain't dated nobody since Glitch left here in August 2024. Well, I dated people, but it wasn't like nothing serious. I hadn't been serious with nobody since Glitch left here in 2024. That's going on 2 years now. I don't even be tripping about that shit. Oh, bruh. You nailed it with that one, CPG. You nailed it with that. Yeah, they not happy unless you unhappy, bro. I never forget, we was at the restaurant. So we was waiting on a table. So I would say, well, let's sit at the bar. So they gave us one of the things that they buzz when the table ready. So I'm sitting at the bar. The lady had made us some drinks. So we sipping on the drinks. And so they had this girl and her daughter that was standing. So I had to use the bathroom. So when I come back, she smiled and I smiled back at her. How would you like it if I smiled at another man like that? I was like, man, I said, that's basically my way of speaking to her. I just, that you act like I wouldn't even much sitting here. I'm like, man, I just smiled at the chick. She smiled at me. The girl was like fat and all that. You know, she wasn't even like cute or nothing. That was an argument the rest of the night. All I did was like, she smiled and I smiled back and I sat down. She had an attitude the rest of the night. I was like, well, you're going to be like this. You can leave. You want me to leave? You want me to leave? I said what I said. You going to act like this, you can leave. If I leave, I ain't coming back. I said, it won't be no sweat off my back. Of course she didn't leave because I would have been happy for her ass to leave. You right about that too, Tech. Whenever you treat them like, you know, they top priority, they don't ever appreciate that shit. They like for you to dog them. They like for you to dog them. Man, I got no problem doing that because I'm my asshole anyway. They like assholes. That's facts. That's facts. Do you even care? She used to accuse me of not having. You don't say sweet things to me. You don't compliment me. What? She'd call me on the phone and be like, hey, pretty girl, the fuck you mean I don't compliment you? Hey, beautiful, the fuck you mean I don't compliment you? They don't like the truth. And my truth ain't got no filter. I just give it to them however they get it, however they take it, they just take it. I had one of them made a mistake and asked me if she was gaining some weight. I'm like, yeah, you kind of putting on a little bit. And she got mad because I told her the truth. So you don't want to know the truth, don't ask me. They don't know what the fuck they like. You could say, let's go out to dinner tonight. And that's like curing cancer to get them to decide where they want to go. Just say what you want. Well, no, I don't want to go there. They'll tell you it don't matter. Then you name a place. No, I don't want that. I thought it didn't matter, bitch. Shit is retarded, bro. I don't really have a taste for that. Well, if it don't matter, the fuck you mean? It don't matter. Then every suggestion I come up with, you don't like it. Facts. That shit annoying, bro. I ain't lying. The older I get, the shorter my patience is, so the more of an asshole I get too. It'd be like my family have functions and shit like that. I'll bring her with me, and when I'm getting around my family, I'm mingling with my people or whatever. She didn't really have no people skills. I am here with you. I'm like, bitch, I'm not finna hold your hand. They got people here I hadn't seen in a while that I want to catch up with and all that type of shit. I'm not finna hold your hand all night. Yeah. They had an older lady. We call her Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty, like in her 70s. She loved Michelob Ultras. So, but she was in, it was, you know, it was a function at my sister's house. So, but she was embarrassed to go get the beers because she be drinking them bitches like water. So I went over there to speak to her. Hey, but I will say this, Tech. I don't really have that many problems with white females, bro. So I told Miss Kitty, I was like, well, if you want a beer, just let me know. I'll bring you one when you get through. So she let me know. So I come back. Is there something going on with you and Miss Kitty? I said, what you mean? You've been bringing her beers all night. You hadn't asked me if I wanted any drink or anything. I said, you holding the bottle of water I brought you. Well, you didn't ask me if I wanted anything else. I said, well, the goddamn bottle halfway full. See, I get along better with white girls than I do black ones. Like I say, out of all the white girls I've been with, I haven't really had that many arguments with them. But man, and I've been with some black ones that it must be a opposite thing, Doomsday. Because usually the white girls that I've dated didn't have any issues or very minimal issues. Most of the issues that I would have with the white girls that I went out with is black girls looking at me and her with the side eye and white dudes looking at me crazy because I got a good looking white girl with me. But it was nothing between me and her. The chemistry was right and all that. That's facts right there, Tech. That's facts right there. And you know what else they do? Whenever you you could tell whenever it's a good looking woman coming up, but then they start grabbing, want to hold hands and hugging shit. Just say, for instance, you walking through the mall, and you ain't holding her hand or nothing, but you can tell when you're getting ready to come up on a good looking woman, because then they're gonna want to hold hands. You hadn't hugged me all day. I see that bitch coming, man. I know she cute. I ain't going home with her. You and me together. They like to mark their territory. That's what they do, fellas. So, bro, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. And the one I was with, man, she stayed accusing me of shit. Is this somebody else? I wasn't texting nobody under the cover at 4 in the morning. You was. I wasn't texting nobody. You didn't see that. You want to be done with me just to say, yo, yeah, you got to be a cheerleader too. No, baby, you look good. Yeah, baby, you still beautiful. You got to be a fucking cheerleader, a counselor, security guard. Yeah, African girls can't stand. African people don't like black Americans at all. They can't stand African Americans. Doom take a white dude. I mean, Doomsday a white dude. But like I say, I can go to like a place, and for some reason, white girls gravitate toward me. That I don't even be trying. I just always had a way with white females. My sister be getting mad. I could see you with a white girl. You better not bring no white girl home. I'm like, shh. I meet the right one. I don't give a fuck. I'll bring her home. I ain't got time for all that bullshit. I ain't got time to be arguing and all that shit every day, man. Fuck all that. That's definitely what it is. Opposites attract. Oh yeah, my book, man. I got a bunch of them out there hooked up with. Yeah, I got a bunch of friends that's married to white girls. You know, they get along great. I got a friend like a big brother. His name Eddie. Eddie married to this chick named Emily. Emily's a sweet, sweet girl, man. Very sweet. Me and her sister used to kind of like each other. And they've been married. They've been married at least 20 years. Might be longer than that. About 25 years now. But he got one of his daughters graduated from LSU. Ed is a policeman. And then I got another dude named Benjamin. He married to a white girl. He been with her 15, 20 years. Bernard too. Oh, that's what's up, Doomsday. Like I said, the first I didn't date uh, a white girl till I was like 20, 29, 28, 29, somewhere in there. Her name was Rachel Landry. Rachel was beautiful. Rachel had a shape like a black chick, long blonde hair, blue eyes, gorgeous. Uh, but her parents didn't want her with a black dude. And my dad, there's no way I could have brought a black girl home. My dad, I never forget the first white girl I ever talked to. This girl named Melinda. She called the house, and my dad answered the phone. and shit. I told this story a bunch of times. Uh, so when he say Mac telephone, so I'm on the phone. He mean mugging me the whole while I'm on the phone, and it made me uncomfortable. So I heard him got off the phone. So he was like, "Was that a white girl just called?" I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Tell her don't call here no more." So that's kind of house I was raised up in. So I I so when I was dating Rachel, I couldn't bring her home. She couldn't bring me home. So we was kind of like we had a little duck off spots we would meet at and shit like that. And I'm so I didn't know how to handle that shit. So me and her wind up. She thought somebody had from her family seen us together and it spooked her out, and we stopped seeing each other. And I hadn't seen her since. So I don't know. I looked for her on Facebook and shit like that. And the one that looked like her, they say she passed away, but I wasn't sure if that's her or not. But I was crazy about Rachel. No, I don't date big girls either. I ain't finna date no fat bitch. Can't do it. I like hips and ass too. Yeah, so I don't know if she's living or not. So I don't know. And she's probably married, but she's gorgeous. But that's the first white girl I slept with. Melinda was the first white girl I actually like made out with and shit like that. So yeah, man. So yeah. Ooh, woo. Rachel was an occupational therapist. Gorgeous, gorgeous. She probably is about 5'3", 5'4", about 140 pounds. 130, 140, somewhere in there. Gorgeous. Flat stomach, round ass, gorgeous. Had the prettiest eyes. Oh boy, that's gorgeous there, boy. That's gorgeous there. Rachel's probably she's shaped like Paula Abdul. That's how Rachel was shaped. But she had blonde hair though. When Paula Abdul was younger, she was shaped like her, like her. You know, but like I said, down here you get a lot more bullshit with it. Yeah, that's how Rachel was shaped. She was shaped just like that. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So I used to like her. Another girl named Lindsay. Lindsay was gorgeous too. Yeah. Now they had me some skinny, slender ones too. I don't discriminate, but I prefer brunette over blonde though. I mean, I'll take a blonde, but I prefer a brunette over a blonde. Oh, you a brunette dude too? Okay. Okay. Yeah, you know, perfect. If I had to have a perfect portrait of what I would want my white girl to look like, it'd be Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock got it all. She's brunette. She got the nice full lips. She got nice tits. She's sexy. That'd be perfect. Sandra Bullock. Ooh, Halle Berry. Man. Rosario Dawson. That's dope. That's dope. That tick. Yeah, Halle Berry is hot. She's hot. She's still hot. I never met any famous white girls. I met Tweet. I met Tweet before. Tweet was Neil Long is perfect. Neil Long is perfect. Okay, through the military. Yeah, I've met a few black dudes. Like I met LL. I met Play from Kid and Play. I met Thurman Thomas. Uh, Larry Blackman from Cameo. I met him. So I met used to be friends with Boosie and Webby, but I've never met any. Only famous female I met was Tweet. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. And I've met a bunch of famous gospel singers. Uh, I've met a bunch of them. Oh, you met Mel Gibson. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see. I met uh yeah, the uh the dudes I know that sing. Y'all probably not gonna know them because they like black gospel singers. So, but I've met a bunch of them. You met Hillary? Okay. So now I walked right by Alicia Keys because I had yeah, I don't like Hillary either. I don't like Hillary, and I don't what that other bitch name that ran for president. I don't even remember the bitch name. She just lost to Trump. I don't like Kamala Harris. I don't like her ass either. Fuck Kamala Harris. Fuck Hillary. Yeah, I don't really like no politicians. They all the same. I mean, I don't like she try to be black when it's convenient. Fuck her. And all these old stupid ass black chicks was walking around with Chuck Taylors and pearl necklaces. This this was talking. She didn't even know Tupac had got killed. Fake ass bitch. Yeah, she a fake ass bitch. But I think they all the same. So I don't really have nothing for none of them. Exactly. I don't, yeah. You ain't claiming your blackness none till after you know till you start becoming a political person. Fuck her. Oh, that's what's up right there. That's what's up right there. Now I met Ryan Clark before. I met Ryan Clark before because he used to get his hair cut where I used to get mine. I met him when he was going to LSU though. And I met Shaquille O'Neal. I met him at a party. Oh, he looked like he'd be fun to hang out with. Yeah, Shaq was real cool though. Shaq was super cool. That is dope, man. Thanks for your service, Doomsday. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh boy. I just wish we took better care of our soldiers after they, stopped serving. We don't we don't do right by our soldiers, man. And no soldier should be homeless, man. That's not right. That's not right. They gave blood, sweat, and tears for this country. That's just not right. We need to take better care of our troops, man, our soldiers. They shouldn't have to worry about health care or none of that shit. Yeah, we it it's just not right, man. A lot of them come back and a lot of them come back, especially if they've been through those wars and shit, see all that crazy shit, and they don't be the same mentally, man. You shouldn't they shouldn't have to worry about nothing, man. Because Rocket Vet have a lot of shit going on, bro. Because he done seen some shit. Facts, Doomsday. Facts. Or the stream suspended.